Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I wanted to go ahead and talk about love and Marriage Huntsville. So let me just complain for just a couple of minutes, okay? This is my new thing. Nobody is forcing me to watch these shows, okay? So I have to take some accountability as well, okay? Nobody is forcing me. It is a choice, okay? And it's also a choice for me to come down here and review these shows. Nobody is forcing me to. With that being said, with me choosing to watch these shows, okay? Girl, I need y'all to go ahead and wrap this season up. I just caught up on the last two episodes that I missed, and it ain't a lot going on. It's really not. I almost feel like there was no purpose for me to even come down here and give. I guess what this is. I guess this is a review, girl. I don't know what it's called. A recap, a review, girl. A quick discussion, a 1-2. I guess we're just gonna talk about love and marriage, Huntsville. The bits and pieces that happened. I'm gonna tell you how. I'm gonna tell you how. I'm gonna tell you how much how little invested I was in this episode. I took phones on my. I took notes on my phone. And for the girls who know, I'm old school. I like to write everything down on pen, on paper. Hello. Girl, once I saw where the episode was going, girl, I didn't even feel like getting up and even just like, girl, it even wasn't even getting up, girl. My pen, and my paper was literally right beside me. Oh, girl, I could just jot down whatever I'm gonna jot down on this in this phone and be all right. Girl, you got Tiffany. Tiffany quit the show. Um, she's going through postpartum depression. She says she never experienced this with her first child, so she didn't think it was. She didn't think it was an option. She didn't think it was going to happen. And now that it's happened, I mean, those who have went through postpartum depression know what happens. Um, so she felt like it was best to quit the show for, I guess, for now. I don't know. Um, she talked about when they first joined the show, and you know how some of the comments to people could be mean and messy and just outright evil. And I believe it. And we know that that the people can go overboard, right? I think we all have our opinion about these folks on these TV shows because some of y'all do a lot. When I say do a lot, girl, who is this? When I say doing a lot, I'm talking. Let me make sure my door's closed, honey. I'm sitting in the car, y'all. All right, they locked. Okay. Um, when I say doing a lot, I'm talking about some of y'all who send out death threats, right? Who do the most, who try to find these folks' addresses. But with all that being said, Tiffany, we're not gonna sit here and act like you didn't come onto the show being messy. Girl, your introduction to us was you basically using Maurice's son as a storyline. So, girl, all I'm saying is, even though I know that the comments can be ruthless, and even though there is a chance that some of the comments um, were probably out of order when people were addressing you online, I'm not gonna sit here and act like I don't understand why some of the comments um, were probably what they were. Because girl, look how you came into the show. It's one thing to come onto the show as messy. Girl, you came on the show as messy, and you came onto the show using girl monster as they call them as a storyline. So you can't be surprised. I'm surprised you're surprised by the backlash. But Tiffany do got that Karen mess in her, where she do stuff then act surprised and confused, right? But nonetheless, hopefully Tiffany is okay. I like Tiffany. She cool. That little baby, when I tell you that is the cutest baby I have seen on TV. Hello, that baby is so cute. Tiffany and Lou did good. Girl, they did. That is a cute little baby. Anyways, but shout out to Tiffany. Hopefully she's okay. Hopefully she's, working through whatever, However you work through postpartum depression, I don't know. I'm not an expert. I just know that women go through it um, a lot after birth. Who is this? I'm in a car on the street. I should have parked in a parking garage. Because at least a parking garage, girl, ain't nobody in there. Girl, on the street, everybody just walking by. I don't trust nobody. Okay? Man, woman, or child. Girl, y'all all in. Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, y'all all in on it together. They'll use the little children to come knock on your window, talking about Mister, I'm lost, and you look up, honey, it's a bag over your head. Girl, the woman driving the getaway car, and the man that pulls you out your car. I ain't trusting nobody. I can't help you, baby. You gotta go find your own mom and daddy. I can't help you. Girl, it's a crazy world out here in 2023. Okay. Um, Martell had cosmetic surgery. Girl, he trying to act like he had. Girl, Martell trying to act like he had LASIK surgery. Girl, he had that surgery that I want. It kind of, if you have bags underneath your eyes, they can go inside of your eye and like I don't know how they do it, but it's a surgery that I want to, but I'm just afraid to do it. But that's the way. I mean, some people will just get fillers, but I guess if you want to go on permanently, like if you have like bags or whatever, um, they like go inside your eyelid and like it's some crazy stuff. I saw like a video on it. And I was like, oh girl, mm-hmm. They'll mess around and tap your eyeball, and girl, you walking around here tapping on stuff like you Ray Charles and Stevie Wonder. So I don't know. I ain't got time for it. But girl, he had a little cosmetic surgery. He ain't gonna call it that, but that's what it is. Um, him, Chris and Martell had a conversation. Martell had listen. Martell has this thing about women. They really all do. The only person I will say so far that I haven't really be that I really haven't seen be disrespectful um to their wives is Chris and um Courtney. The other ones on the show, girl, they pretty much all the same nigga, pretty much. Um, but Martell has this thing, him and Nell had a back and forth. For those who don't know, girl, most of y'all already know. I don't have. It's not an issue with me to see a man and a woman have confrontation. I understand, however, okay, however, I understand how, depending on the man who you're talking to, girl, why it may be best not to argue with a man because we know these men are real sensitive, and girl, they'll pop you in your face because you got a smart mouth, right? So I get it, but I think in situations like this, like, girl, I'm sorry. Nell want to be in the mess, and that's fine. But Nell want to be in the mess, bring up sensitive topics of conversation, and then when folks' voices start to become elevated, now all of a sudden, girl, it's girl, Martell raised his voice at me. Well, guess what, Nell? Why are you bringing up stuff? Even though we know Martell was wrong, it's two left feet. Why are you bringing up stuff about that marriage? That marriage is done and over with. Why are you bringing up? Have you heard about Melody's changing her last name? Like, why are you bringing up this stuff in front of Martell? You already know what road this is about to go down. And so now, when things start to, kind of get excited, people get excited. Now all of a sudden, I gotta go tell my husband because you was being disrespectful. No, you was being nosy, and you was putting your nose into some shit that ain't had nothing to do with you. And you should have just charged it to the game. You said what you said. Martell said what he said, and it's a wrap. All of that. Oh, I gotta go get my husband. If that's the case, stop getting in these niggas' faces. I'm sick of y'all. I'm sorry. I'm about to get into the women for a little bit. I'm sick of y'all wanting to step into these conversations with these men, right? Have these conversations, and then when you raise your voice, he raised his voice. All of a sudden, I gotta go get my husband. Just stop talking to him. Girl, period. Just don't say nothing. So then we ain't even gotta go down this road. I felt the same way about Stormy going to gassing up Courtney. Girl, that was something. That was a business conversation that was happening between Stormy and Courtney and Tisha. That wasn't no women business. Girl, that was a business conversation. Unprofessional at best, but nonetheless a business conversation. Like Tiffany, how it was entertaining, but nonetheless, girl, we're not gonna say that she was not aligned to how she approached Sheree, and then felt some type of way when Martell approached her, and then she go tell Big Lou. That's what I'm saying. Like, and y'all want to start talking about accountability? Let's give it. Like the truth, girl. What's she looking at? Like the truth of the matter is, girl. No tea, no shade. Some of y'all be starting this shit with these men. And I'm talking about the situations I just talked about. It's no different how I felt about Marlo. How she sat there and talked about Todd, even though some of the shit she was saying was the truth, but she still talked about Todd. I didn't feel the type of way when Todd was like, just keep my fucking name out of the conversation. Girl, you a grown ass man, you a grown ass woman. You was talking about him in front of his face. He said, stop talking about me. End the conversation. Girl. So when we start getting into this whole man woman stuff, y'all lose me. Because at the end of the day, we all grown ass people. You know? Anyways. Chris and his family going through it. I think Nell wants to continue to be Nell, which is fine. But girl, you can't continue to operate the same way. Like what do they say? Insanity is doing the same thing and expecting a different outcome. Girl, if you know that you are not as close to your kids because of the way you handle situations, but you are going to continue to still handle the situations the way that you handle the situations, you cannot continue to be surprised when your kids don't want to fuck with you. Or they feel like they can't talk to you and they would rather go talk to Chris because you stuck in your ways. And that's fine. But don't be surprised when they go talk to Chris and don't want to deal with your ass. It's very 1+1=2 to me. So you can continue to treat or whatever way, the way you like to handle situations, continue to handle them that way. But you're gonna continue to get the same outcome. Girl, this is not algebra, girl. The son, Chris Jr., they think he depressed, so he might be depressed. Hopefully he can figure it out. I heard him saying something about being in the studio. I said, I hope he ain't trying to be no rapper. Everybody want to be a rapper. Baby, go get your baby, go learn how to cut hair or something. Drive a truck. I don't know. But let me stop trying to shit on people's dreams. If you want to be a rapper, girl. Who else? Tisha ain't have shit going on. She talking about she pregnant. She wasn't, of course. Marcel got a vasectomy. She knew she wasn't pregnant, girl. She was just doing that for TV. She's thinking about going back to being at home wife, a stay at home mom. I guess because there's so much chaos and confusion. Girl, that's what girl, no tea, no shade, girl, that's because of your husband. Girl, you letting your husband girl, your husband is pulling you every which way but loose. Okay? Girl, you don't know if you coming or you going. Girl, she said it. She said we got this house over here. We renovating our other house. We live in this apartment. Girl, we got the drama going on with the casino night. Like it's a lot going on. Because y'all, you just, we're gonna call a thing, girl. You just in the passenger seat, and Marceau is pretty much just driving the car all around town, and you don't know where y'all going. You just letting him drive, and you want to get out. You want to get out the car, but that's your husband. I'm telling y'all, that's what it is. And she pretty much said it. She ain't say Marceau, but she talked about how, they have all these projects going on at the same time. Girl, I'm still trying to figure out how the fuck you ain't even start building one house, but you turn down another one just to move into an apartment, girl. But you also got this organization that helps families build houses or some shit like that. They said, girl. Then you got the Black Expo. Yeah, let me shut up. Anyways, Tisha look good though. I like that out. Tisha gonna give you a little fashion. I remember one season Tisha was dressing cute. I forgot what season it was. Probably they had these dumbass seasons, season A, season B. I don't know, girl. I'm just fussing. I ain't got nothing. I ain't had nothing nice to say since I've been on here. Ooh, child. Well, let me find something nice to say. Kimmy look good. Kimmy look good. Tisha look good. Tiffany look good. All the women look good. All the men look good. Everybody's keeping themselves up. Where are you going? I know you cold. I know you cold. There's about 55 degrees outside. He got on a little thin jacket. Baby, it's 50 degrees outside. Baby, you don't go put something on your arms. That's what my grandmama used to say, girl. Baby, put something on your arms. Because whatever he got on, that ain't helping. Anyways, well, let me look at these little notes I took, girl. Y'all heard what Martell said. Hopefully Melody is happy with her new name. Chris said it's not new. And then he said, as if that was great. Martell really think that Hope, girl, Martell really think that Hope is Obama. Girl, it's Hope. Girl. Girl, let me shut up. That's y'all. Y'all don't want to have these niggas thinking that their last name got all this goddamn power and their names don't do shit. Nothing. Girl, that was pretty much it, girl. That was pretty much it. That was pretty much it. Ain't shit been going on. Tiffany brought that back. Oh, Tiffany and I was about to say Miss Wanda. I miss Miss Wanda. Bring Miss Wanda back. Shit. What's that lady's name? Kiki. Tiffany and Kiki had a conversation. Basically, this is what Tiffany did. Tiffany did what in the real world you do. Tiffany heard some shit about Kiki. She saw the way that Kiki was moving a little bit, and she ain't want to deal with the heifer. Period. Point blank. Dot. Shout out to Chanel Iman. Period. Dot. Okay, that's what happened. I saw how you was treating your sister cousin Tisha, and I saw if you would treat her like that, then bitch you'll treat me, girl, worse than that. So I don't want no parts to do with the heifer. That's what Tiffany was on, and they say she on that shit, so I don't want her around me. That's what Tiffany was on. That's how I looked at it. Kiki wanted Tiffany to get to know her, which is true. Get to know me, and don't base off what you know about me from what you've heard, girl, or what I've seen too. Hello. Anyway, that was all right. Tiffany brought that baby so she wouldn't get her ass whooped. I said, I know that's right. Tiffany walked. The first thing you saw was that baby when she walked through the door at Stormy's house. Oh, so they hired Stormy's cousin back, Junior. I said, so y'all did all that just to hire y'all did all of that just to hire him back. If he was that sorry and lazy to the point where y'all had to fire him because he wasn't doing his job, then why would y'all hire him back? Because y'all think he changed? Great. It wasn't nobody else in Huntsville y'all could hire? Girl, I don't know. Gotta stay business, honey. All right, y'all. That's it. I'm gone. Oh, girl. Um, mm-mm. What's going on? Anyways, but yeah, I'm gonna go to the store. I need to get me some tea. I feel like I'm like 90% back to my old self. So that's good. My nose is still a little stuffy though. Um, but I'm almost like back to like 100%. So that's good. I'm happy about that. Baby, y'all do not want the flu. When I tell y'all, baby, it is, when I tell you it is the devil, when I tell you it is the devil, girl, the devil. Oh, girl. Oh, girl. I'm telling y'all, girl, it was worse than when I had COVID. I'm not being lying to y'all. I will say this much because I'm vaccinated too. But, um, but it was a worse. It was worse than when I had COVID. I would have rather go through what I went through with COVID when I had it than have the flu again. That flu ain't shit to play with at all. Do you hear me? Girl, shout out. Ooh, anyways. All right, y'all. I'm gone. I'll talk to y'all later. Have a good day. Bye, y'all.